Okay, I'm gonna be flying more off the cuff for this video because I just really wanted to get my thoughts out there when it comes to this WWE 2K22 thing. This is really a fucked up situation. All of it. Like, all of this is a fucked up situation. The fact that VC, Visual Concepts, and 2K have been bucking back at WWE themselves to try to make 2K22 as playable as they possibly can after the dumpster fire that was WWE 2K20 says everything. The fact that they're bucking back at WWE themselves saying like, hey, fuck off. We need to get this shit as playable as we possibly can. We do not want another 2K20 on our hands. Okay? Which that's the reason for the March pushback, which makes sense. But now you're talking more releases. More? The fact of the matter is, it's like, and I'll say this right now. I'll say this right now. Even back on my old account, Rex Sparks, I have never been an advocate for 2K. In fact, I've never really liked 2K even having the WWE games license. I haven't. I've never been a fan. But when it comes to shit like this, even I have to be like, I feel for the devs. I feel for the team over there working on this game, because you have shit like this working against them every 5 minutes. It's like every few months, it's like, guess what, motherfuckers? You know that person that you was spending all them hours coding and shit, scanning and coding in the game and shit? Guess what? They're fired. They got released. And when you have someone like a Keith Lee, Mia Yim, two people who were already in the last game, and Nia Jax was already in the game. Nia Jax is a complete absolute shock because you know cousin of Dwayne Johnson, so it's like, okay, out of anyone who would never get released, she would probably be on the high point of that list too. But wow, she's gone too, and she's pretty much been a game staple for like a good while now. So for her to be released, this is like, wow. All right, but seriously, Keith Lee, Mia Yim, and Nia Jax, and newcomers like Cross and Scarlett, it's like, what the fuck? I can only imagine the dumpster fire that is the 2K and Visual Concepts offices right now. Just of how backwards this shit is. It's like you're already fighting against WWE right now, and then you keep doing shit like this. This shit keeps happening. Yeah, I know that it could easily just do a day one patch where it patches all these guys out of the game, but that's more work. That's more work that they have to do. It's more work anyway that they have to do. I just really feel for the devs. I can only imagine just how bad it is over there. And then the roster itself, how small is this shit gonna be? If they manage to patch this shit out, but they patched it out and patch it in before street date, how much is gonna get cut at this point? It's no wonder this is getting ragged on. More roster cuts, more character models, entrances, animations, and all that shit thrown out, or just put on the generic back burner. They could just say it's generic for generic superstar 1, 2, 3, or whatever. But all that work just for it to get patched. It's just, God, man. If 2K, after this releases and after they get all the DLC and shit out, after they do and I've heard about the VC shit that they're thinking of doing, I can just imagine them giving WWE the finger after this and saying, fuck you, we're deucing out, you guys can get some other sucker to do this shit. I can imagine them doing that. Because after all this, why would you want to keep working for these people? You're already you're already bucking back at them already. Why the hell would you continue to work with these people? It's just the sleepless nights and shit like that. Like, again, I don't know. I really don't know. I just, like, no. And then the fact that DLC was planned around Bronson Reed a while ago, which is another reason why I got pushed back to begin with. It's like, just how much have they invested so much time into this shit already? And then WB goes and turns around and says like, guess what, motherfuckers, y'all gonna have to do more work. get this shit on a release date in October. And they're probably looking at him like, what the fuck? fuck do you mean get this out in October? Do you want to have another 2K20 on your hands? Do you want another one of these shits on your hands where this shit doesn't want to work? This is gonna have to be a fucking alumni edition with a bunch of fucking legends at this point. Honestly, how caked up with legends is this shit gonna be? I mean, that's the only way I can see them padding this shit out. Even the community creations is probably gonna get a complete overhaul this like next year when this shit comes out in March. I'm baffled about all of this. And then you got the VC thing where they may or may not be going in the NBA 2K direction when it comes to earning shit. It's like with the microtransactions and shit. I'm like, this is a dumpster fire before the shit release, and we still don't even know what the fuck new shit is gonna be in it. All we know is who is getting cut left and right. At this point, y'all, they need to give out some gameplay or something to reassure people, like, okay, the gameplay is good, the match types are good, everything else is like, okay, we know those two main things are fine. Everything else is up in the air. We don't even have that because we're gonna have to wait till January before that happens. I really do mean this. I really do feel for the devs. I'm not an advocate for 2K. I'm pretty sure when I was Rexparks, I'm pretty sure I was on their blacklist in their office somewhere. I'm pretty sure like companies have like a sort of blacklist, say do not associate yourself with this person right here or whatever. But damn, dude, more releases. We still don't know what the fuck is in store with this game, what's been improved. All we have is that trailer to go on, is that daggone teaser to go on, and that's it. Just, I don't know. I really just wanted to get my shit out there because I've been holding on to this for a while too, because I did make a few videos a while back before my shit got cut. So I don't know. But when it comes to this, it's like I'm a wrestling fan. I enjoy wrestling games, and I want to have hope this will do okay. Well, a lot better than 2K20 at least, because the only people who actually still get enjoyment out of 2K20, I would say, is New Legacy Inc. And those guys are fucking awesome. They can make the shittiest piece of shit enjoyable because of how hilarious they are. Okay, they can actually find enjoyment out of dog shit like 2K20. Other than that, I hate 2K20. I hate it. I even did a daggone stream of that shit, multiple stream of that shit, and had a lengthy ass highlight video of how the career mode was trash. We don't even have that. And then we even have like the rumor going around of GM mode coming back. But it's just like, okay, we're gonna have GM mode coming back, but what the hell is the roster gonna be? What the hell kind of roster is gonna be if he keeps getting cut? So what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? It's just madness. Okay, all this shit is just pure fucking madness. Long diatribe aside, 2K, VC, I feel for you. This is shit you guys have already been putting up with, and then you're like getting back, like bucking back and forth with them. If you're all frustrated, I can understand that too. And no one would actually at this point, no one would fucking blame if you guys said go fuck yourselves after this shit releases. And it's like you cut your losses and be like, okay, that's it. Never again. We're never working with WWE ever again. If they opt out first before WWE like drops them, if 2K22 does poorly, what if that happens? But anyway, I'm out. Dre0 signing out. PCs, you want to see it? That's just how I'm viewing it. I could easily see them saying like, go fuck yourself. We ain't doing this shit ever again with your with your hostile ass, like releasing people left and right, all this work we putting into this shit, and then you gonna be turning around, keep doing this shit. Fuck you. I can see it. I can definitely see that happening. But anyway, I'm out. Later.